For the second scenario today about Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2011, we're going to take the sensor division of an industrial company that is building sensors for the automotive industry. So for example, sensors made for airbags for utility vehicles, which we're going to look at today. So we're once again going to look at the pathway of commercial opportunity from generation to the order and further to service through a call center. So we're going to first of all look at the research and development programs. Given the fact that there is a very long sales cycle as well as quite a large size of orders usually, this company is going through research and development programs and linking opportunities to them. So I'm going to open one of these records. This is a product codename AC245, which is smart side airbag sensors for utility vehicles sold in batches of 5,000. This product has been under development for the past 2 years now, so it's just about to go out for sale. So we're going to start recording opportunities under it. I have at the moment a number of users, which are the members of this program in our company, as well as a number of activities recorded, which include several conference calls, appointments, emails, and the output of our weekly strategy meetings. Now, according to the output of our latest R&D meeting, I'm going to enter today a new opportunity. And this opportunity is going to be linked to one of our major customers, which is going to be PSA. And PSA, of course, is the makers of Peugeot and Citroën cars. I don't need to go into details about the topic, since this is going to be automatically updated upon saving the opportunity. I'm going to write 200 batches. The price list, of course, is going to be a wholesale customer. These opportunities in the sensor division have a bit more information we need to put in. This one, being a pilot program, is not allocated to a partner. We're going to enter such representatives. That's going to be Christoph Buschek. There is no partner here. I'm going to put this as a high priority opportunity. We're going to allow bidding. There is a freight amount of about 5,000 euro on this, and the account manager is going to be Mr. Philip Maas. The budget for this particular opportunity is 4.5 million, and the time frame is over 90 days. Other information, so estimated revenue, will be calculated automatically, so I'm going to use system calculated. The cost, meaning the production cost, is going to be 3.9 million, and estimated closing date, well, as I said, is a fairly long sales cycle. I'm estimating the end of February 2012. So I can now go ahead and save my new opportunity. I still need to enter the relevant products, so I'm going to go to the line items, and as in the first scenario, enter opportunity products. Now here we're using a quite different product. This is the Automotive A, codenamed AC245 at the moment. These are batches of 5,000 sensors for airbags. So I'm going to use the each unit again, meaning each batch. And this customer, one of our major customers obviously, is ordering 200 of these batches. So I can just save and close my opportunity product. This puts the value of my opportunity at $7 million, and I can now recalculate the amount, which is going to put this into my pipeline, with, of course, the added $5,000 for freight. If I go back to my dashboard, which is the sales performance by territory, I can see that I have a very big amount that's been added to my qualification stage of the East region pipeline. Now, going back now to my opportunity here, if I go to the activities, we've implemented a sales process which helps our sales team to make the opportunities progress into the pipeline. So the first activity that's been created either for myself or the account manager of one of our sales representatives is to research this particular company. I can mark this activity as being completed, and that's going to put my opportunity in the next stage of the pipeline. So automatically a new activity has been created, which is of course linked also to this person's Outlook. And if I go back to my dashboard and refresh this, the opportunity has now progressed from the qualification to the discovery stage. So I'm going to open this phone call record and call the customer. Before I make the phone call, I'm going to open the customer record. This is Mr. Alain Rojon, who works for PSA Peugeot Citroën, and I'm going to check his position in the company by clicking on the function organization tray. This is actually an add-on to CRM, which is going to show me his parent company, and there could be also subsidiaries to PSA, and the different people working for that company arranged in a tray with each time their position. So my contact here is Alain Rojon. I'm going to call him, so his phone number would appear up here. This is going to be an outgoing phone call, which I can then mark as being completed. Of course, the effect of this is to make the opportunity progress one step further into my pipeline. So going back to my activities, I have another one now that's been created to develop a proposal for PSA Peugeot Citroën, and at the same time, if I go and refresh my sales pipeline, I can perhaps maximize this. The opportunity now has gone to the third stage of the pipeline, which is to develop a proposal. I'm going to do just that, and I'm going to generate a quote directly from my opportunity. Now in this case, of course, it's going to be a very complex quote for a $7 million order, so it's going to include all kinds of modules and regional conditions and other areas which I'm not going to model today in CRM, but I could create a very complex template. The quote information is imported straight from the opportunity, including the topic, including the name of the product, the amount required by the customer, and the estimated closing date. So I can just activate this quote, meaning it's now being sent to the customer. And what I have done, of course, in so doing, I'm just going to go to the activities here. I have the order of the proposal. I'm going to mark this particular task as also being completed. And this creates the last activity in my opportunity management process, which is to set up an appointment to review the proposal with PSA Peugeot Citroën. This appointment, of course, I can change the date manually. It's scheduled at a week from today. I'm just going to save this appointment into my personal activities in CRM and in Outlook as well. And at the same time, if I go back to my sales dashboard, I have now put this particular opportunity in the final phase of my pipeline, which is the negotiation phase. So let's say I have my appointment with the customer. I'm marking this as being complete, and what has happened is that the customer has accepted the order, so I'm going to create this order, and at the same time I'm going to close the opportunity calculated from the quote. So I'm going to have an amount of 7 million acted as an order for my company just by clicking OK here. I'm closing the quote and the opportunity at the same time. Going back now to my sales dashboard, I can just refresh my Eastern dashboard. I see that my opportunity has now left the pipeline because it's no longer an opportunity, it's now an order. The opportunity has now gone into my goal progress. I'm just going to maximize this chart. I'm in the East region. My target was $5 million, and thanks to this big opportunity that I've just entered, I'm now over 10 million. So I've well exceeded my goal thanks to just one order. So I'm not going to change roles again and thus change dashboards as well. I am now a call center operator for this company, and I'm going to receive a call from this particular customer, Alain Rojon, stating that there was a problem with one of the batches of smart airbags. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use this virtual telephony server to simulate an incoming call to my call center. So I'm just going to use this number here, and the call center application here recognizes that this comes from Alain Rojon. So I'm going to answer the phone call. At the same time, CRM is opening the contact form for Alain Rojon, since his phone number was recognized. It's also opening a phone call activity, and I can take a few notes. Just say that there is a faulty batch on the AX305. So while I'm still on the phone with Alain Rojon, I'm going to create a case for him in order to be able to resolve this as quickly as possible. So the case would be, I don't need to enter too much information because this is going to be done automatically by workflow. Just say it's a faulty batch. I will enter the rest of the information later. I'm just going to save the record, which is going to open a case for me, and I'm going to start a dialogue with Alain Rojon to allow me to answer his query as quickly as possible. So this dialogue called faulty product is actually a little workflow which is going to guide me in answering Alain Rojon's query. So just greeting the customer and saying you have a problem with one of our product. So it's the AC245 batch of 5000. Is this correct? I can add information about the issue. We don't repair these, we either refund or replace them. So Alain Rojon in this case is asking for a replacement. And I'm just going to continue the dialogue while I'm still on the phone to Alain Rojon. So, of course, I'd like to apologize for the broken item you've received. So we're going to send you a gift voucher, which you're going to receive in the next few days, just confirming certain piece of information. And of course, the next step is that we're going to replace this product, which is the most important thing. So I'm just explaining the procedure to him. Essentially, you don't have to do anything. One of our delivery vehicles will deliver the replacement batch to your premises within the next 48 hours, and we'll take the faulty ones away at the same time. So, of course, we apologize for the inconvenience, and I thank him for his time and for his business. This is the end of the dialogue. This is the end of my dialogue. I can now hang up, complete my call activity, is going to create a phone call record in CRM. Perhaps enter a few more pieces of information about the case. My customer was satisfied. I can now resolve the case as being completed. So the replacement was sent. So I'm resolving this case. I can then navigate back to Alain Rojon's contact form and add him to our end of year gift list to compensate for the inconvenience today. Going back finally to my dashboard, I can update all this information here. In real time, I can see, for example, in the service leaderboard, I have a new case that was just resolved to the customer's satisfaction. On this demonstration, we've just basically covered the creation of an opportunity, slightly more complex one, it's seamless conversion into a quote and then into an order, and finally a small simple call center functionality allowing us to resolve a customer case quite easily.